Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend Artemana, and let's dive into this 549th stream back with the last campfire. And I guess I couldn't get enough last time, so I had to squeeze in a bonus stream. Yes, this is a bonus mana stream. Again, we're playing the last campfire. I started playing this on Wednesday. I haven't touched it since. It's Friday now. It seems like the way to wind down. So, hello, people. Oh, I just knocked my earbud out. Hello, people. Hello. How are you doing? I hope things are going well with you. Are you ready for the weekend? Are you excited? Are you pumped? Should be good times, I have a feeling. I'm going to just boost that audio up here. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. And I guess we probably should snap our fingers, shouldn't we? Maybe? Let's do this, right? Snap. Slight delay. Maybe? Ah, there we go. Oh, slight issue. We'll get this sorted in just a moment. 1 second. Sometimes the old game capture here doesn't like to start with us. But Metal Ryan, hello! Hello people says I'm good, how are you? A Travis Scott McDonald's ad? Oh dear. Metal Ryan, oh my goodness. Alright, let's get this sorted real quick. The old Elgato Cam Link, let's open this up and do the old deactivate, reactivate trick. And unplug and replug trick. And maybe? Did it work? There we go. Boom. That's what I was looking for. Yes. There's so many ads on Twitch these days. Now, I guess I did have Nitro for a long time. Is that what it's called? No. Turbo. I had that for a long time. So I didn't have ads for years, and then they did away with it, and it became confusing. Anyway, Metal Ryan is just here chilling and doing good, drinking some coffee. Sounds perfect. Well, I hope you'll settle into this nice, relaxing Friday evening stream. I'll tell you honestly, I did think about a few things I wanted to accomplish on my overlays, and I just got back from work, believe it or not. I ended up working a little overtime today. It was a long day, and I thought, to be honest right now, I think I just want to play this game. Oh no, Hello People has to go even though the stream just started. That's okay, I am streaming tomorrow morning the Animal Crossing New Horizons Bug Off. That'll be starting at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, so maybe I'll catch you then. Who knows? Have a wonderful night, Hello People. Take care. And let's see, what do we have to do? So for those who are coming in who maybe didn't get to see this game played on Wednesday, it's a fantastic, beautiful game where you play as an ember. This little character here, I've got a satchel, and I'm trying to help these other embers on their journey. I have been, unfortunately, held back. I lost my oar when we were kayaking or canoeing, and my companions didn't go with me. They went ahead, and I am trying to find my way back. So here, I'm going to use something cool that I just unlocked at the end of last stream that allows me to move platforms. Inside was a secret diary entry. Pink, orange, red, brown, leaves gently dancing to the ground. Crunch, crackle.
Inside was orange, red, brown, leaves gently dancing to the ground. Crunch, crackle, lovely sound, fall into a giant mound.
I believe this happened last time actually as well, a couple of times where the audio didn't sync up, so hopefully it's fixed now. But I was wondering why we weren't getting that. And yes, I heard about that new update for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Ryan, I'm so pumped. It sounds awesome. I am a sucker for the pumpkin patch. I'm going to totally make a pumpkin patch. I think that's too cool. What a great idea that is. Okay. There's one last place to reach on the map.
There was one last place to reach on the map.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there must be one more tablet to find. But yeah, the pumpkin patch sounds super cool. I'm really excited to use that in Animal Crossing. I think I can move this right over. Will this let me go where I need to go? Or will I get pushed back? Nope,
The
I'll get
fog
pushed back.
was so blinding, Ember was turned around.
Drat, okay. So we'll keep going. But what did you do today, Ryan? Have a pretty good day? This is cool. Ooh. That's cool. Okay. So this is probably not going to let me pass.
The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around.
Okay. This might work, though. Nope. Well, maybe. I guess it is. Oh, this is where I was, though. So that's not going to help. Shucks. And there's Christmas and Thanksgiving as well in Animal Crossing. I know, there's so much cool stuff. Honestly, it's going to be so great. I'm really pumped. Halloween's not my favorite. I don't really particularly enjoy Halloween myself. I don't like the theme of it. So my favorites, among my favorites, is Thanksgiving. So I like the fall. I just don't really dig Halloween. So the whole pumpkin patch thing really speaks to me. Like, I'm ready for that. I'm wondering if maybe... How do I get to the last location? I mean, I could do this, right? Ah. But then... Wait a minute. What if I do this? No, that's not gonna work. There's a bunch of puzzles in this game. Ryan's been chilling and playing some GTA games on my computer from Steam. Which ones? Some of the old ones? Some of the new ones? I don't care about the Halloween anymore either, Ryan says. Yeah, it's... What can I say? Just isn't for me. Now, what if we do... No? What if we do this? Aha, that's what we can do. Boom! Now we've done it. Okay. GTA 3 and Vice City, pretty much. Those are kind of the most iconic, I feel. In fact, the third game is the only one I've ever played. It's not necessarily something I would probably go back to. I feel like, to be honest, after playing a little bit of Fortnite, and surprisingly getting into it far more than I expected, I'm a much bigger fan of driving vehicles than even in... Well, actually, I really liked it in GTA 3. Driving vehicles was the best part of that game there. But I feel like they do it almost as much, or almost as well in Fortnite, so...
Ember felt a great relief to be out of the mist.
The pig marsh, huh? Hey, 8-Bit Dad! Oh ho! What is this? A bonus stream? Aha! Awesome! Yes, indeed. A little bonus stream to sate the palate. I wonder why I would climb up this way. I don't need to. But welcome on in. How are you doing, Seth? What is this, I wonder?
The way
I just started.
was ruined.
Uh-oh.
Muffled by the fog, Ember was sure they heard a rumble. Could that have been a tremendous snow?
Interesting. They need to add Tony Hawk games on Steam. I would be happy, Ryan says. Ooh. That would be fun. Isn't there a new Tony Hawk game coming out, though? Oh. Wait a minute. What? That's so cool. Excuse me. What if... That's so bizarre and so utterly awesome. Okay. Seth is doing dandy and excited for the weekend. Nice. And that was an interesting little bush. Is this a little slide I can go through? I'm so excited. Ah! Yay!
Ember didn't mind getting muddy. The slide was such fun.
I love this. That was amazing. Ryan says it's a remaster of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. Gotcha. It's a remaster. Nice. And look at the little piggies. Gluttony.
A sleeping pig. Trotters in the air. They looked happy.
So what we kind of are thinking, I should say, what I'm kind of thinking, is that this game is essentially, I mean, it looks, if you look at this game, it looks on the surface like just a cute game. And I'm pretty sure already that this is meant to be purgatory and that each of the areas where you collect embers for this central campfire represents one of the 7 deadly sins. That is actually my take on it thus far. And so far, it's all fitting. And I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if it's just... I have no idea, but that's what I'm thinking. And yes, the game is also on the TV behind me. How cool is that, right?
The plant looked like it could take a hand off. And it was in Ember's way.
This is a problem. We don't want that. Huh. So it's a cute game, but it belies some potentially very deep themes. Ooh. Wonder if I can
The
get the
fruit was giving
pig.
off a sickly sweet smell.
I bet I could get the pig over here. But I love these kinds of indie titles that just really have such a gorgeous narrative and just a simplicity about them. It's about a 4-hour long game, so give me about 8 on stream, you know? Ooh. Come on, piggy. Hey, come on, piggy. Snort, snort. Here you go. And yes, Ryan, this is on the Switch, and it's called The Last Campfire. Oh, dear. Oh, oh no!
Ember chuckled. The dangerous plant was no match for a hungry piggy.
Oh, no. We're just gonna go this way. Reminds me of our old pug. Yeah, it's only, I think, $15, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe you can get it on Apple Arcade, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Steam maybe? Possibly the Xbox Live Arcade as well. I'm not entirely sure. Is that what they call it? I don't even know. Ooh, who is that, huh? Don't mess with the pig. It reminds me of the chickens in the Legend of Zelda games. Yeah, I don't want a herd of them coming after me. Ah, so that'll be a way that I can cross in a moment. In fact, speaking of the Legend of Zelda games, there are a lot of similarities. Oh, that's cool. I love this. So you get this really cool horn that allows you to move things, such as that. All right. Nice music.
A hideous odor filled the air.
Good music, too.
And suddenly, the reason was obvious.
That's a thing. Hey, look at this little TV. Let's check this out. That's cool looking. Oh. Really? I can jump here. Ooh. One
A
of these
lost
things.
message was inside. The mist is thick. One way blurs into another. Where do I end? Where does the world begin? I cannot see far enough to tell.
I'm really curious what all these journal entries are actually saying. It's pretty cool. And hopping on lily pads is pretty cool too. Can I pick anything up here? No. Excuse me. Oh dear.
Pig inhaled a giant snort of air. Wait, what's that delicious smell?
Not me, I hope.
Ember shuffled nervously.
Don't mess with this pig, I think.
Other embers fed me treats. But then stopped.
I can kind of see why.
You feed me now.
Welcome on in, Chronolox. Who just got sucked into a wormhole. I don't think this... Oh, dear. There's just a lot going on here.
It was junk. Maybe the pig would eat some junk.
I really just want to get this thing, but I guess I can't get to it yet. Can't get to that yet. Huh. Okay. Well, hey, who knows? Maybe the pig will eat a television, because... Who knows? Oh, you walked in with s'mores, Chronolox? I'll take some, please.
As the pig chewed, a light grew in its belly.
Kind of the same color.
Surprising. A little sparky, but tingly in belly.
Tingly in the belly. Last campfire can't be the last of the s'mores. Right, Chrono?
But what I want is something more fruity. The pig would eat anything. Ember just needed to find more.
Probably one of these things, I'm guessing. Let's do it. Kind of feel bad. That was a neat TV. I would have used that.
And with each thing it ate, the light grew even brighter. Fruity, fresh, but tastes a lot like mud. But what I want is something with more crunch.
Oh dear, okay.
Perhaps if Ember could satisfy the pig, they might be more helpful.
I suppose we'll certainly try. So, Chrono, you're playing a bit of Hyrule Warriors? Excellent. How are you finding it? I've actually wanted myself to play a little bit of Hyrule Warriors, because again, it's so strange that another is coming out in just a matter of months. But I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely want to get it. And, of course, the first game on the Wii U came out also on the 3DS. I have both of those. I don't have the Switch version. And there's a part of me that's considered picking up the Switch version to play a little bit more of it prior to the new game coming out. But I think I'm really going to sink my teeth into the new one, being that it takes place in that whole time prior to Breath of the Wild. I think that's really cool. The Age of Calamity. This is going to be a lot of fun. And Nintendo's hand in the art direction and everything is really neat. I very much enjoyed the gameplay of the last game. The story at times was a little silly.
The skull was disgusting. Perhaps the pig would like it.
Probably. And also some of the character design was a little, shall we say, gratuitous. But I really liked the gameplay, so I'm thinking maybe that playing it around this time should be a lot of fun too. I'm just going this way to knock down the tree so I have a clearer path. I think that's the way. Maybe not. You know what? Well, okay. We'll take things out of order. Why not? Chronos says it's been fun. My nephew and I really like it. Chronos says he's excited by the sequel, but no Lana, one of the non-canon characters. Thank you. Yeah. Lana was the good character, right? The good. I'm trying to remember what she was exactly, but the one with the book, right? Agreed. Yes, I always change Sia's costume so it isn't so bad. Yeah. I guess I can't wake this piggy. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe not? Okay. Here, there we push that down. There we have a nice pathway. And it looks like we have a little dungeon to do. I understand why, but he really liked her. Yes, the one with the book. She's pretty cool. She's a cool character.
The stranger had come so very far.
Right, the book being the default, yeah. Okay, let's use this magical horn here. I wonder if I can... No. Huh. Shoot, I can't get those to move out, huh? Oh, I can. Okay, then. So if I go this way... Can I make this climb up here? That's not going to get me where I need it to be. Ah, but I could always do this. Does that actually help me? Not actually sure. So I can't get up there. But I could go like... Oh, I wonder if I can go upstairs. But yes, to answer your question, I really am looking forward to the new Hyrule Warriors. What would happen if I did this? It can't... Oh, pfft. Sorry. Sorry, little fella. Excuse me, man. Just all this is settled into my chest. Same here. I'm a fan of the big battles. Yeah, they're so cool. So what if I do this, this, this? Aha! Oh ho, he says. And then, what if I go like this? Like that, maybe? No. I think I do need to just go onto that platform. Well, no, that's not gonna work. Huh. So I can't get up there. I wonder if I move this down here. I can't move there. Huh. Oh, I know. I think. Do I know, actually? Maybe not. I was thinking if I move this block like this, so... Well, actually, that's not quite right. So I could then get on this block.
They felt the air beneath them, the distance ever widening.
Can't move that one now. Darn. Okay. But I could do like this. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Still enjoying the game? I am. I'm very much enjoying this game. But now I'm stuck though. So, you know, that's not great. Oh wait, like I'm properly stuck? No. Never properly stuck. Okay, let's try this. If I go I don't think that's gonna work. Is there anything up here I could use? No. So I'm totally open to help with some of these puzzles because they're actually kind of brain teasers. Like right now, I'm trying to figure this one out. I suppose I could do... Oh, whoa, did you see that? Aha. Okay. Can I move that up? No. Can I move this up? No. Can I move this up? Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right, now we're on fire. Boom. Uh-huh. I'm not the best of puzzle solvers. No problem. Because I think we just figured it out. Boom. And then we're going to put this right there. Oh, wait. Why did that not do what I expected it to do? So if we do that and that, there we go. I can barely handle the puzzles in Zelda, Chrono says. Fair enough. I'm the same way, to be honest. So, okay, now we need to figure out how to bring these blocks up. Need to do that. Wonder if I can still... Nope, I have to bring this over. Oh.
Everything that has transpired
Nada!
has done so according to my design. Because I allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
Not a crafty username. Thank you so much. That's 39 months of subscribing to this channel. Everybody, I definitely think we need to spam some emotes in appreciation. Not a crafty username. Thank you so much. How are you doing, my friend? You hanging in there? Boy, there's so much going on in the world. It's good to be back. Thank you so much for this continued support. That's ridiculous. I mean, wow. Thank you, truly. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. How cool. No! Hanging in there, that's fair, my friend. That's fair. Here, we can just do this, I realized. Silly me. Then that wouldn't work. So how do we get... Oh, what a puzzle. That is a great amount of support, right, Chrono? So what have you been up to? How are you staying safe? How are you spending some self-care time? What do I do here? Nana says, got my doggo a sister over the weekend. Well, that's one way to do it. Congratulations. Aw. That's so cool. Do you have a couple little doggos? Aw. Chrono says, I've recently been playing some Stardew Valley. That's nice. That's real nice. That is a good way to do it. Business is booming at your job, Nada? Oh, that's awesome to hear. That's fantastic. Good to hear, because there are places where business is not booming. So it means you got a job. That's a good thing. You'll have to forgive me. I actually don't fully know what it is that you do now. I know some of the things you have done, but one Shiba Inu is a handful. Two is utter chaos. Awesome. Well, and 2 littles. Well, 1 little, I mean. Yeah. Your other's not so little. That's so great. I feel like playing some music for you. Maybe tomorrow morning, though. Alright, I'm a little stuck. Let's think this through. So I need to somehow get... Well, actually, that wouldn't even do, would it? I might be better off if I were to... I mean, I guess I could do this. What could I do, huh? As I was wondering that, Nada. Fair enough. All right, help me think this through, everybody. What do you think? Also, to anyone who's new around here, I am Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. Tomorrow we'll be playing the Animal Crossing New Horizons Bug Off. We've got some Spelunky and Spelunky 2 next week, and we'll of course be wrapping up The Last Campfire. I've also got a TurboGrafx 16 Mini that I want to play on stream for you, so that's a thing. I wonder... Could I do something this way? Oh, that's what I need. Okay, hold on. I'm a silly. I was making this way too hard. I just go like this. And then like that. And then over. And then over. And then I hop over here.
Such a long way down.
Social media and marketing director, graphic designer, web developer, and clothing designer. That's right, Nada. My goodness. Hey, you sure you don't? I mean, I know we talked about this before, but you interested in helping me out a little? So super smart person, Kronos. I know we were talking about this before everything, but a clothing designer too. My goodness. We should certainly connect and catch up at the very least. But I do mean that if you're ever willing to help out a little bit,
within the stranger.
I could
Just
use
a
it right
few
now,
more
and I'm
steps.
terrible about asking.
It can't be much further.
I tend to be someone that I don't like to... A video editor, photo editor, ugh, so much. Yeah. I'll tell you. I'm actually in the market for a career change here. And I've got a lot on my plate, and I need to be able to ask for help better. And so I'm gonna reach out to you. And if you can't do it, that's okay. You've got a lot on your plate. You can say no. Just throwing it out there. Still don't know what to do with this pig. This pig just kind of sits there. What about a little mushroom, no? Gotta find something here. Want to sell some stuff? Lol. Okay.
Ember came upon another campfire lost in the wilderness. It looked long cold, but ready to be lit.
Nice.
As
Let's
the
light it.
forlorn awoke, the campfire flickered into life. The ghost spoke. Hope has returned to a forlorn. I will warm them until they choose to move on.
Nada, thank you so much.
Ember looked to the ghost for answers.
Where am I?
This is the Hollow Marsh. Here hope was consumed before it could flourish. You must not lose hope, or you too will turn forlorn. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind.
Do we want to move on or help others? Let's help others a little more.
There are others lost along their
Nada,
journey.
thank you.
Find them and I will guide them.
Okay. Help me.
East by wooden bridges, on a lonely plinth, a forlorn sits in sorrow.
Okay. Let's find this forlorn. Man, I love the dialogue in this game, don't you? Isn't it so good? Let's go down here real quick. This is west, but still. Aha, we have some things we can move around, see? I mean, if we wanted to, we could just go like so. And that accomplishes very little. But oh well, we did it. Oh wait, can I go in there? No. That's okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Nada. I'll definitely reach out to you at some point. Oh. Wait, this is what the piggy wanted. That's right. I got super distracted, didn't I? The way I game. Let's give this to our hungry little piggy.
This was the last thing Ember could find to offer. Crunchy, embery, not much meat, bit too bony. But what I want is, the pig's stomach made an almighty sound.
Oh no!
Ember chuckled with relief at the large creature they had been so afraid of.
Okay then. That just happened, everyone. A lonely plinth to the east. It'll be fun, the sounds, Nana says. I know, right? Cool, alright. A little... Gotta find a finch on a plinth. Oh wait, there's stuff over here too. There's a lot to find in this area. We got little froggies. We can move these around. And I believe... There we go. Have them look this way? No? No? Well, that's interesting. Curiouser and curiouser. I would have thought that that's what I needed to do. Interesting. I guess not. Let's find out. It's over here, huh? Oh-ho! Maybe we need all of them, huh? And then the question is, do they need to be facing inward or facing the same direction? That I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Let's try inward though. Okay. We'll run. Run, little Ember, run. I did get my Super Mario 3D All-Stars in, by the way. That was exciting. Now I'm trying to save up money. Hopefully I can get all the cool Shantae stuff that Limited Run Games has to offer right now. I'm kind of like, why is it all at once? Ooh. Too much. I think I need to put a pig there, huh? Go this way. Ooh,
Ember found
nice.
a secret note from the Wanderer. Something beckons. This place is not home. I trace the map in my head, recite the older myths. I have to move on.
Aha, and here's one of these fellas. Let's see. That's how I feel about my designer art toys. Yeah, it's like, why are you putting this all out right now? So hard. I just gotta save up the money. I guess I can bring this way, right? So are you doing mostly digital? I would assume so, right? There's one more. Wobble, 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 wobble. There's another. This thing's adorable. I really like this game. Okay. So I can get up here like so. And I'm guessing... Oh. I thought there would be one of those items there. Doing okay-ish.
The stranger said excitedly, I've not heard a lanthorn play in a long time. Magical sound a lanthorn makes. Your whole body, let me tell you, I plays a good lanthorn. The orchard gate was locked and needed a key.
I don't think I have one.
It was worth trying, but it didn't fit in the lock.
Kind of what I assumed. Ginny Gravity? What? It's my friend Ginny Gravity. Thank you so much. How are you doing? It's fun when your coworkers don't take what's going on seriously and you have a weak immune system. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nada. Admiral Eggroll, hello. Please tell me your character is a pillow. Ginny Gravity, would you mind shouting out Admiral Eggroll? And also, I feel like I need to kind of maybe throw in a little shout out for Ginny as well. Ginny Gravity, who, by the way, friend of Mana, has begun streaming yet again. And Admiral Eggroll is a family-friendly streamer friend. Thank you so much for coming on in. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I violated the law. Really? Oh, sorry. What did I do? Is there a law? Shout-outs are illegal. I didn't do it. Ginny did it. Ginny did it. I didn't do it. Ginny did it. I did nothing. You did. Nope. Yep. We're good. It's all good. I'm an ember, not a pillow. Though it does look an awful lot like... It's like a Sealy Select right there. And Ginny with the... Huh? All right. Ginny, by the way, we were talking a little bit about my updates to my overlays. I actually did a little bit of work today. I kind of have some ideas. I think it's going to work well. So everyone, you might actually see a little update to my overlays here pretty soon. Just saying. I want you to come. I don't think you will come. Okay. Oh, wait. What if I... No. Oh, yeah. What to do? Ooh, I can go down here. That brings me over here. What's this on? Blogger asks. This is on Nintendo Switch, and this game is super cool. I really dig it. So to catch you all up, I'm this little Ember. I was on a canoe. My friends, unfortunately, took off without me. And once I left my paddle, and a Firestorm Dragon. And as a result, I am trying to make my way through this area where I meet a lot of Forlorn, and these are embers that appear to have lost their way. Aha, I think I need this for the piggy. And honestly, like, I'm getting this sense, and I could be off, but I'm getting the sense that this game is actually like purgatory, and that what I am doing is helping these other people to move on, and every stage appears to be one of the 7 deadly sins. Obviously, gluttony in this section. It is held up for almost 2 hours, or about 2 hours of playtime, this theory. So who knows? But it's beautifully, beautifully written, voice acted. The art style is terrific. I'm really enjoying it. So, yeah. Let's try this again. That didn't work so well. So, maybe we need to do this. I wonder if we can get in here. If we... Can I... No? Yes? Are you gonna... Come this way? Nope, that did not work. Somehow I need to... I don't know. I've made it to the last world in Ring Fit. Firestorm Dragon, congratulations. Oh, I can go this way? Hold on. I didn't realize I could do that. In that case, we've got a new idea. We're going to take this piggy this way. Congrats, that's super cool. Chronos says, the Drago is going down. Jenny says, I just watched the Undertale 5th anniversary concert that happened 10 days ago, and it made me really miss the live concerts, or going to live concerts. But how cool is it that you got to go to that? Uh-oh. The piggy didn't come again.
The pig had vanished, but something moved beneath the surface.
Oh!
In a muddy pond, Ember thought the pig looked a lot less imposing. The pig shouted joyously. The water feels so good on the skin. Join me, morsel.
Uh-oh.
The pig seemed happy, but Ember wasn't getting
I
too
wouldn't.
close. Why do I consume whatever people put in front of me? I need some true nourishment, but there's none left here. But so much cooler in this muddy pond, I can finally think. Thank you, morsel.
Huh. That's really cool. See? Do you see what I mean? The storytelling in this is just absolutely phenomenal. Let's try this. There we go. Take this over here. Huh. Huh. There we go. This is so good. Gluttony, a classic, Firestorm Dragon says. Right?
Cheerily, the stranger
Admiral
said,
Eggroll says,
Don't say much, little friend, do you?
The zero eye contact conversation due to a smelly fruit. Witty raid, no way! We've just been raided, everybody! Oh my gosh, Kendra, Witty, Scooter, how are y'all doing? Time for some earbuds, Nada. Chrono, very secluded. I'm instead of calling my phone when they need me, they just scream their lungs out. Oh no. We had 45 employees, but we're down to 7. They moved my office to the farthest side of the warehouse office. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the shout out, Scooter. Kendra, how was your day? How was your stream? What's up? What were you playing?
Remind me of one of those golem statues. Stood there, mouth open.
Thanks so much
I
for
like you.
hosting.
For those of you who don't know, Scooter and Kendra, a stream team duo, husband and wife, who do an amazing job of reviewing and playing all kinds of games, past and present. There you go. Witty Kendra says, we're good. My stream was good. We played some Yoshi's Crafted World and Mario 3D All-Stars. Sounds fantastic. I still haven't put my copy of 3D All-Stars in, but we'll probably do that
Cheerily,
soon.
the stranger said, "Don't say much, little friend, do you? Remind me of one of those golem statues. Stood there, mouth open. I like you."
But that's fantastic. So what did you think of Mario 3D All-Stars? Have you played all those games before, Kendra? All right, we've done that. That's a good accomplishment. We're making our way. Ooh, the Wallow Edge.
A stone golem frozen in the lake. A relic from a forgotten time.
You never played Sunshine, but you played the others. Okay. Oh, man. I'm telling you. Actually, Sunshine's pretty good. It's unusual, to say the least. I like it. Okay, can I go in? Oh, wahoo! This is so fun. And now I'm all muddy. I think... Oh ho. Aha. I can just go up here. That's not really going to help me much, is it? Oh, I goofed. As a matter of fact, I goofed so much, I think I need to reset this. That's okay. Chrono says I'm not that big a fan of collection platformers. For me, it depends. I have to be in the mood. For example, a game like Yooka-Laylee didn't quite get me going. Banjo-Kazooie, I liked that one. I don't know. Kendra says I like them, but it's late. It's been a long week, and of course I'm sleepy. Our dog has to have surgery on a tumor. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do hope that you have some rest and that it's a positive weekend. Come on down, little piggy. This is just a fun game.
Ember watched as the helpful piggy cleared the path.
Thank you, little piggy.
Ember found a lost message. The smell of hot broth and hearty stew wafts across the swamp. By the cook's pot I meet another. They are on their own path, but we promise to meet again.
Please do keep us updated on the pupper. Sunshine came out pretty close to my birthday in 2002. I still have my original copy, Scooter says. Excellent. Scooter, by any chance, did you get that video that we that I recorded with you put together? I'm curious. Can't wait to see that one in action. Uh-oh, that's not what I want. Chrono says, I haven't played Odyssey. I can't ever seem to spell it right. It's tricky, I know. Oh, Firestorm Dragon says I really should finish the Spyro collection. As should I, to be honest. I haven't done that yet. Oh, I wonder... As a matter of fact, I need to finish Spyro 1 on the PS1 because I actually started that on stream and never finished it. How are you, Ginny? Blogger asks. I have to buy some games, Blogger says. I've got a backlog. The art style of this game reminds me of that Hob demo I tried, Twitchy Berry says. Twitchy Berry's here too. I saw you come in, Twitchy Berry, and I got super distracted. My apologies. Twitchy Berry said something up here. Let me find that. It was like one of those things where I saw Twitchy Berry's name. It says, greetings, sneaking in another stream, eh? And then I was like, pew, pew, mine, pew, 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 pew. Twitchy Berry, welcome. Thank you so much. And, yeah, this actually does remind me a lot of Hob. And Hob is a game I actually really would like to play. So, yeah. I have... Wait, do I have it? I can't remember. Is it on? It's on Switch, right? I wanted to get it on Switch. I feel like I might have it on Steam. I don't remember. But I should play it before. If I double dip, I have to really like the game. Although also I'm just a sucker for wanting to play a lot of my games on Switch. And if I have it as an option for physical game, I'll double dip on the Switch and get it, as having a physical cartridge is really nice. Yes, Firestorm Dragon. I saw the Animal Crossing update and I'm really hyped for it. That's really exciting. I like the idea of the little pumpkin patch. Looks like some good stuff. You played the demo on Switch. Okay, that's good to know. There's also a really great Dragalia Lost update, and I'm thinking I'll probably end up streaming that in the near future as well. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the other side here. I don't think there's a way. Some peeps wanting to catch up in chat. I love that. I really do. Now, how am I supposed to get over there? Maybe... Did I do this puzzle incorrectly? I may have. You know that? I wonder if I need the pig to knock down that little teeter-totter. And if I went over here... So I can't really see what's over here. Oh, unless... Can I do this? Nope. But we could look over here. So there's some stuff over here. Oh, wait. I'm a silly manna. Look what I can do. It's funny how when you're streaming you forget how to figure out puzzles sometimes. So I can come here, and then I can just move this way. Oh, wait a minute, actually. Oh, yeah, I can do that. A little more. There we go. Pick that up. Physical over digital any day, Scooter says. I'm with ya, my friend. I'm with ya. Aha! We have found a forlorn. Seriously loving this game. The Path of Ruin.
The stranger couldn't take on more.
And Blogger says, I'm for both. If I can't find a copy, I get digital. I'm with you on that. Okay, Kendra's heading to bed. Have a great rest of your stream, Art of Mana. Kendra, thank you so much. Thank you seriously for the raid. I really do appreciate that. And I hope that you are able to find a little bit of rest in what I know to be a very stressful time. Good night, and do good and be well. Oh, I just need to get over there. Okay. I see my objective. So if I move this over... Oh. A little trickier than I thought, actually. I move this down and over. This up and over. This up and over. This over. That's not quite what I need to do. Let me think about this. Hold on. Because I guess I could do that, and then if I moved this here, maybe that might get me where I need to go. Or wait, I could do this. No, I can't. That's not going to get me there. Although I could still do that. I could just move this over like so. And I could do that. And that would work. Okay. And Nada says, with digital, you are... With digital, you're just leasing the game. You don't own it. If, let's say, Nintendo decides to no longer support the game and it's not currently downloaded on your system, you can't access it. Indeed, one of the issues that we've come across, why people could not access Scott Pilgrim for so long, which really is a shame. So one of the things worth mentioning, though, is that, for example, I have all of my digital copies placed on the, on my Switch system itself. And so it's made it possible for me to archive in that sense. But even so, certain games being digital, you won't have access to them for long. It's complicated. Just say that. A little stuck here. Let's think about this. We could move this over like so. And this over like so. It's not going to help us. Firestorm, was Scott Pilgrim ever put on disc? It was not Chrono, and I'm hoping we'll get a physical copy with this release coming to the Switch. What happens if we do this, huh? And then maybe like this. Oof. Hold on, this is tricky. Think of it like a game not being sold in stores anymore and you lose your copy. If you own the game and it's on your console, they won't remove it. Right. Unfortunately, I think what happens is a lot of people purchase games, they don't put it on their console, and then they lose it. So there's a little bit of it's a little bit true both ways. And some games that require internet connections to play really are like that. They really are leased. If Nintendo has already done this. If Nintendo pulls the servers on, say, Mario Brothers, it'll just be like Miitopia, and you won't have access to the game anymore. Even though I have the app icon on my phone for nostalgia's sake, yeah, I won't be able to use it. So that really stinks. Oh, really? I could have done that the whole time? All right, folks. That made it easier. Shoot. I was overcomplicating that. Should have tried that right off the bat. Oh, well. And we've helped out that poor forlorn. Nada says they won't remove it, but let's say you deleted it so you could download Smash Brothers a week
Strangers
later.
stretch their limbs. Perhaps it is not too late after all.
Indeed. Then you want to play the game, you can't access it any longer to download, right? Online games are sort of like a lease, right? Krona says, nah, you never overcomplicate things, Mana. Steel Games, why hello, Metaverse. Hello, Steel Games. Can we get a shout out for Steel Games, please? Welcome on in. How are you doing? We were playing this lovely game called The Last Campfire. Also, can I just say, Steel Games, I think you're the first person to have come into the stream saying, why, hello, Metaverse. And I think that is absolutely lovely. Lovely. I really do. I like that a lot. Scooter says, I just like having physical. It just feels like I own it. Plus, it takes me to my childhood days of putting games in consoles. Agreed. Also, you don't have to worry about download space. If I want to just, have a bunch of games, then I don't have to worry about, oh, are they going to fit on this card?
Inside was a scrap of journal. In the orchard, I meet the stranger from the cook's fire, a stranger no longer. Together we fill their satchel, food and memories for the road ahead.
And it does take me back to the days, which unfortunately are no longer true or accurate, but it does take me to the days when you could pop in a game cartridge that you played way back in the day, and it'll be just like what it was when you played it back in the day. Nowadays, with updates and whatnot, there's often things that fundamentally change, but still, it's very nice to be able to do that.
The pot had turned cold. The fire had died. Nothing the cook made felt good enough.
Interesting. Who's this fellow, huh? Oh, it's taking me back. I don't want that. I want to go back.
The pot
First from
had
Dragon.
turned cold. The fire had died.
Let's try this again. That's what's dumb is that on Xbox and PlayStation you still have to download the game. The disc is sort of like a key. On Switch it's nice because the game can actually
Nothing
be
the
on
cook
the
made
card.
felt good enough.
Well, I think that that is honestly one of the things that will probably go away in the future. And there are certainly some Switch games
Endlessly
where,
stirring the same tasteless pot.
sadly, they do the same thing, that only part of the game's on the game card.
Couldn't focus, sleepwalking through the days.
This is cool.
Aimed inwards was a swirl of thoughts.
But while it's still available to me, I will
In
absolutely
the eye
be
of the storm, a
getting my
fragile
physical
flicker.
copies. It's better for video game preservation, essentially.
They wanted to serve something perfect.
But one thing I will say is it is
Praise
absolutely
of others,
nice.
But Pepper couldn't hold on.
Oh no! To go back. It is very nice to be able to have the games that are digital only on my Switch to just cycle through whenever I want. I do like that. Still Game says, the only time I get carts is if it's coming from Nintendo. If it's an indie game, I get it digital. And fair enough,
Cook
everyone
felt
does it a little
numb
differently.
And hurt all at once.
And Firestorm Dragon says, true, but at least with, say, Spyro, you get the first full game without download. True. Kronos says, also, collector's editions could be hit or miss. What was the best collector's edition you've gotten? That's an excellent question. And Steel Game says, you guys are amazing. Thank you. You are. Firestorm Dragon, that's a good point. Downloaded requirements, there's some leeway. Yeah. Nada says, I hope for future games it's just an SSD you plug in. That'd be kind of cool. Well, I mean, who knows what it's going to be. It's kind of the best that it's ever been in some ways with game cards since you have so much storage in a small spot. So even with the download requirements, there's leeway indeed. Collector's editions. Oof, collector's editions. What are some of the best? I mean, it depends. I don't get a ton of collector's editions. You're going to get the Monster Hunter one, though? Nice. Oh, Scooter says, yeah, Art of Mana.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a cool little turtle.
The cook spoke softly. Oh, hello, little one. I didn't see you. I must have lost myself for a moment.
What are you cooking?
It's supposed to be my new soup recipe. But it's not ready. It's not done. A wonderful smell wafted towards Ember. You look starving, poor thing. Have a little taste, but it's not right yet. It was the most beautiful thing Ember had ever tasted. I know. It's got no flavor, nothing special. Ember wished the cook would believe them.
May I have more?
Oh, I'd forgotten how good it feels feeding folk. But it's not ready. There's no need to pretend just to make me feel better. The cook stirred their soup, looking at Ember, looking at their pot, staring, thinking. Soon, maybe.
Are you okay?
Oh, I used to love this. Just want to be good at it. But it feels like I'm making the same things over and over. Nothing has flavor. I'm stuck.
Make me something?
If you know what you want, I can try. But I really need some better ingredients. Something from the orchard could have worked, if it was still standing.
Orchard?
Oh. The cook struggled to hold back their emotions. Pigs have gotten in me orchard, planted every sapling I did. All me hard work ruined. Take the key and have a look yourself. I can't bear to.
I got the orchard key, everyone. Oh, this is
See
just beautiful.
if anything is left. But I promise you, there won't be.
Oh, I'm just loving this. I hope you're enjoying this as well. Nada says, I hope for the future... Oh, excuse me, I read that. Nana says, I think Switch carts may even have more space than a PS4 disc. I know there's different types of storage cards, and some of them are more expensive. That's why some games cost a little more. Twitchy Berry says, if we'll play a lot, I go digital. But now with 2 household Switches and very little space left on the first one, I have been favoring cartridges. Switch carts have up to 64 gigabytes of storage, Firestorm Dragon says. And I think, again, that there are different sizes, but I'm not sure. I think 8 gig cards exist and are frequently used too. My favorite collector's editions have been Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, Golf Story, and my Torek 1 and 2 from Limited Run Games. Boy, you know, I really liked the Breath of the Wild statue that came with my special edition. That was one of the biggest, kind of most special editions that I think I've picked up. But there are a couple of Limited Run Games special editions I've picked up too. I'm not sure if it's a special edition, but I got the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword that also included the Wii Remote, and that Wii Remote is so cool. So if that is a special edition, or I think it's a collector's edition, I don't know if there's a difference, that might be one of my favorites because I love that Wii Remote and I got so much use out of it. Firestorm Dragon says, I think the lowest might be 512 megabytes. Don't quote me. Oh boy. So, you know, but one that's really meaningful to me is the collector's edition of The Legend of Zelda. It's honestly, I think, Ocarina of Time. I think that game may have been like the default. Like there's more of those than the standard version out in the wild. But it's still just cool, and I still have the box for it from the N64. I don't know. I'd have to really think about that, and maybe I need to pull... you know what? I was just talking... we're going to take a short break, and I'm just going to chat with you for a moment. I was actually just watching a video on YouTube. Someone that I follow, or a few people I follow on Twitter in the gaming community, were talking about these pegboard steel shelf hooks and systems that they use for their game shelving, and also maybe you could use them for controllers, things like that. Well, it was really kind of a neat idea. Like right now I'm using this. This is one of our bookcases, and we've got a bunch of these matching oak bookcases. These bookcases were actually bookcases. They are bookcases that one of our dear friends, my wife and I, is a monk, a Benedictine monk, and one of his friends was a professor. And the professor was actually one of my professors, and was a really beloved professor. I really enjoyed him. He was one of my English professors. Taught me a love and appreciation for British poetry, especially the Romantic period. And he was a big fan of Victorian literature. Such an awesome guy, and he got cancer, and he died when, oh boy, about over 10 years back, I think. And our friend, who's a monk, he didn't have this, our professor didn't have a lot of family nearby, and this friend, our monk, was dear friends with him, and then we helped him, and all of us, taking care of his belongings, home, doing all of this work. Well, he was a literature professor again, so he had tons of these custom-made oak bookcases. And I mean, he had them all around his house. It looked like a library. His garage had rows of them, banks of these bookcases. And my wife and I, we are avid readers. She loves collecting books. I collect video games. She collects books, okay? And we've put our collections together, and we have a lot of books. And we actually had, I think it was 10, I'm pretty sure it was 10 of these bookcases. Okay? Is that right? I think it was 10 of these bookcases. And we had a room in our old house that was just the library, and we had all of these bookcases around the walls of this room. And the library, it was just dedicated to this. It was just a reading room. It was awesome. And you could kind of sit back and relax. We had all of these matching bookcases, which was a dream of ours for years. And again, they're good quality, custom-made oak bookcases. And for helping, take care of his estate, this was given to us. And so I always am very grateful that we have these, and they're very meaningful to have. And so we have, since our move, we had, one of the hard things to do was realizing we were downsizing. We could not take 10 of these bookcases with us. So 2 of them went to another monk, another friend of ours who's a monk, who has them in his office, and he's a professor actually as well, and so it's appropriate that he has these books, and that he's a professor at the same university. And then the other, we got here and we were kind of hoping that we could fit 8 of them, and we just really couldn't. And so my best friend has 2 of them as well, which is an appropriate place for them to be. And because he knew this professor as well, and he lives here, and so it's nice. It's like we see him over there as well. So they're kind of in the family, so to speak. But we have 4 of these bookcases in our living room, just packed, with books, and it's perfect how it's laid out in our living room. You've seen them actually behind the arcade cabinets when I've been showing off the arcade cabinets before. Of course, that's not the permanent home of the arcade cabinets, but you get the idea. And then we have another bookcase that my wife's former boss, actually, he was a woodworker, made for us. Beautiful bookcase that we used to have in our bedroom at our old house. That's actually over in the dining room. There's a lovely little spot there, and then we have a built-in bookcase as well in the dining room, along with some cabinetry and things for various things to show off. So we have all those books, And then we have this bookcase behind me, and this bookcase, which is a matching one right here next to me. This has all of my sort of graphic novels and nerdy books and player's guides, and then the bottom half includes more video games, and then this is all video games behind me. So that's just a little bit for you to know. And Not a Crafty username says, I'm off to bed. Message me in the morning if you want, Mana. All right, Nada, I'll be streaming in the morning too. I'm not sure what my plans will be, but I'd love to touch base with you soon. And to catch up on chat, Scooter says, however, I feel like third-party developers should do a better job putting more of the games on the cartridges like Witcher 3. Quite a few games are less than 32 gigabytes, so there's no reason they can't put it all on the cartridge, especially when charging Switch owners more than other console versions. I think it comes down to the fact that those more expensive cards are more expensive. They want more of a cut from what they're doing. And yeah, Firestorm Dragon says that to answer Chrono's question of how expensive is producing a cartridge in a box, it depends on the cartridge side. Some are more expensive. I believe it's like $8 or something like that. Like each step up is $8 more or something like that. I'm not sure. And it does change. So good example are those Mega Man collections on the Switch. Those collections were less than 12 gigabytes total. So it felt so lazy that they only put part of the game on the cards. But Not a Crafty username, thank you so much. I love you throwing those bit bags around too. Have a great night, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Anyway, it's really nice to be able to share that about these video games and these bookcases, more importantly. It's not necessarily the ideal to have a bookcase, for a video game storage solution. So how I got on this whole topic is that I saw this video of someone who was using this pegboard system, and this pegboard system was obviously it's modular, so it's all metal and steel, so it's very strong, and it has in addition to these peg holes, these slats, and the little slats then can have custom pieces that you put in, including this really solidly constructed steel shelf. And so with this, they actually produced they got a ton of these, and they produced a whole wall with custom shelving that was set up exactly for what you need size-wise for the height of the games. And you could change it. So like if these games are bigger, like you can see I have these shelves at different heights. Same thing, but they're only as deep as one game. These are, doubled up. And so you're only seeing half of the games on the shelf. This being that the shelves are shorter, you're seeing an appropriate amount of, you're not wasting that space. You're seeing all of the game, just one game on a shelf. There's not empty space. And then the height is correct. And then what was cool is that they actually had a section, which is something I run into, that was larger, where they could place collector's editions and kind of display certain things. So kind of interspersed in all of this slightly larger showpieces. That's kind of what I want to do someday. And that way I have all of my games, and I try to get universal game cases or appropriate game cases for my games. And that way I can have them all tidy on a shelf. I can use a little hook, inserted onto the pegboard to hold the games up from falling, and I can have all of my games displayed really well and conveniently, and off the ground. That's another good thing. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But of course, all of that is also big money and such. So that's for another day. That's after also I build my little studio. I'm probably going to use cheaper pegboard probably at that point, unless I can afford it. We'll find out.
An ancient throne sits empty. No one remains to guide or protect, but we do not mind. My companion shelters with me now. We cannot help those left behind.
Man, I'm loving this game. It's so cool. Okay. I think I can keep going. What's that? Excuse me. Scooter says, nothing grinds my gears more than a physical case with only a digital code of the game inside. Seriously, what's the point of that, lol? Firestorm Dragon says, a box, I guess? Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's like, really? Like, Firestorm Dragon says, I was actually surprised when Tetris 99 came with an actual cart. That's pretty cool, huh? I forgot they did that. I think we're gonna go up there. I still want to get to that special area, the little orchard, but I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a, dungeon, so to speak. I'm not really sure. We'll find out. Ooh. All right, let's try this. Let's look and see what it shows on the door itself, shall we? Turtle frog frog, 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 turtle. Done. Oh yeah.
The stranger was afraid. They couldn't see what lay ahead.
Ooh. Oh, that's so
And they
cool.
saw their own fear reflected in the stranger.
Oh, this is so cool. This is a neat take on the old lighted mirror thing. Except how am I supposed to get... Unless I do this? Oh, wait. There we go. And then this one. Huh. Okay, so I could do like... How am I gonna do this, huh? No way! Oh my goodness! Retro Rewind Pod has just gone ahead and won, no way, and rated us, and thank you so much, Matski. Thank you so much, Lesty for short. Lesty, I guess I'll call you Lesty, huh? Geek Devotions, oh my goodness, thank you so much, everybody. Ray Will's here, oh man.
Thanks for joining
Matski's gonna learn. Geek Devotions, oh my gosh, everybody. Retro Rewind, thank you so much. Retro Rewind is currently streaming Among Us while they've just finished, and it's suggested that you check them out. Please do. Actually, we just met them the other day. I gave them a follow. Pretty awesome stuff. So good to meet all of you. Thank you so much. The Geek Life, indeed, Geek Devotions. Lurk happy there, Matski. Don't worry, it's totally fine. And I truly, truly appreciate you all coming on in. Oh my gosh, and Cellcast Gaming, good to see you again as well. And Lesty for short, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, everybody. You've actually made my night. I was not expecting that. You know, of course, when you're playing these games that are a little more obscure, such as The Last Campfire, it is easy to sort of be lost on the Twitch, the Twitch site, as it were. And so it's very kind of you to have come and joined me and Retro Rewind Pod. Thank you so much.
The darkness hungered
Ah.
for them all.
Ah, yes. So I have to say a couple of things. I want to definitely shout out Retro Rewind Pod. Everybody, they came in our last few streams, this awesome new friend of Mana. And we've connected on Twitter as well. And of course, there's a little loud segment there. I can control that. Let me just lower this a touch. So, by way of introduction, I am Mana. All of this content here is the art of Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer.
Ember spoke hesitantly. How do you continue, never knowing if we'll reach the end?
It's a tough question. I play a lot of Nintendo because I love Nintendo. Retro on original hardware. I've got a bunch of retro systems. I enjoy playing retro systems. I play also indie titles, and this is one of those. It's called The Last Campfire. I'll talk a little more about that in a moment. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizons lately on stream. Yes, apparently we have a fan of Family Friendly. In fact, I am a part of a stream team called Family Friendly Live. You can go to familyfriendly.live to see our whole team, but we got a lot of family friendly people there. Since I've started streaming almost 5 years ago now, I started wanting to be family friendly and to bring positivity and wholesomeness to Twitch. I kind of would like to be a little bit like Mr. Rogers here on Twitch, and I didn't even have that term family friendly, but over time I've met a lot of like-minded people. We've connected, we've partnered, and we try to really encourage among us a lot of family friendly content. So if you want to get connected to other great content creators who are family friendly, this is a good spot to be. And yes, again, that E for everyone phrase is what I used back in the day. Also, I love Secret of Mana. Yep. Retro Rewind Pod, that is my favorite game of all time. I also really enjoy the franchises of The Legend of Zelda, that's my favorite, and Mario Kart, I really like that too. And I also love platformers as a game genre. And cool, Geek Devotions. I mean, you seem like you'd be a cool neighbor. Thanks. Lesty says it's so cool, not enough wholesome stuff out there. Thank you so much. And yes, there's 3-player Secret of Mana, Lesty, actually. Secret of Mana is a really cool, unique game in that it actually was multiplayer from the start as an action RPG. By the way, I mean, there's so much more I want to tell you because I feel like you have an interest in family friendly. You have an interest in, I mean, it seems like this is a perfect fit. I feel like, boom, we're hitting it off right off the bat. But in order to kind of talk about the game and continue to playing, I'll just let you all know this is a beautiful game, and I kind of tend to play games that either allow me to really be creative, and things like Animal Crossing where it's really more about just experiencing it, chatting and connecting. This is one where it's more about the story and the feel of the game. When I play indie games, I like to play those that have some powerful storytelling and narrative. So Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is one that I really enjoyed playing through. Celeste was really inspiring. I recently played A Short Hike, which was gorgeous. And also just what I needed. It's very uplifting if you need that. It's about a 2-hour game, and I would highly recommend it. Pretty inexpensive, too. This game is one that I just loved the art style right off the bat. I saw it in a Nintendo Indie Direct. I was very interested in it. I play as a little Ember. It's my little character there. And the game starts with me in a canoe, and I'm paddling through this almost temple-like area, and I lose my paddle. I'm separated from my companions who are going through this large door, and so I go on a journey. And that door, that full of light. I can't go in it yet. So I go through this area, and I meet all of these people called the Forlorn. And these Forlorn are stuck in an area. And in that area, there's usually something that is keeping them stuck. And I help them with these puzzles. And they come here and they gather around these campfires. And there's so far been 3 of these, I believe. And I'll tell you, my theory is that this game is actually a representative of purgatory, and that each area represents one of the 7 deadly sins. And this one here, there's this giant pig that represented gluttony, for example. There's a lot in here to unpack, and so you go through trying to help others, and you can pass through by speaking to these little statue guardians that will allow you to go through, almost these kind of angels, if you will, that are here. And I think I'm not reading too much into it. I do believe this was actually intended, but if not, it's almost too perfect to have not been. So I look forward to playing more of it and seeing where this all leads, and if I'm somewhat on the right path or not. But it's really cool. This game got much deeper, right? It doesn't look like it would. I didn't expect it to be that deep, but it's like super profound. And so you're helping the Forlorn to let go of these things that are holding them back, so that they can pass through. And if you're unfamiliar with the whole concept of purgatory, that's it. It's not a destination; it's a transition. It's as you let go of the things and cast off the things that that prevent you from moving forward. In other words, like in Christian tradition, to be able to be fully present to God. That's it. Just casting aside those things that distract and get in the way. So beautiful game so far. It's really cool. Wait, who else streams here? Geek Devotions and Lesty for short. You stream as well? No kidding. Do you really?
The stranger knew they had to move on.
So here, this is one of the little puzzle areas that we're in. This is where you found me when I first came here. I was in a puzzle area. I have a little horn that helps me. Cellcast Gaming just started streaming? No kidding. I'm going to pull all of you up as well. You know what? Being that you've come through from such a wholesome community, and I'm impressed thus far. I don't often do this, but I'm going to give you just a sneaky follow without even knowing. There, I think I'm your 10th follower, Cellcast Gaming. That's awesome. Because Cellcast is playing MSQ and FFXIV. MSQ, what is that again? Final Fantasy 14, I know, but I played a little of that on stream myself, as a matter of fact. Geek Devotions here. I'm going to go ahead and check out your channel. Sorry, I have a little cough. I'm in Southern Oregon, and the wildfires and smoke have really been a struggle here. Geek Devotions, this is cool. A channel that takes geek culture and uses it to let people know they're loved. Followed. You're someone who prays. That's awesome. This is super cool. And you're up near Portland? Nice, Retro Rewind. I am in Southern Oregon. Pretty close to the fires. And then Lesty. Okay, Lesty here. Sorry if there's some frame drops. I'm kind of taxing my computer a bit. Lesty is offline. We don't know much about them, but we're sure Lesty for short is great. So I guess followed. I'm not a follow for follow kind of person, but like I said, I just have good feelings about you, so I'm just going to do it. You won't know the follow is coming, Retro Rewind says. And please do check out Scooter as well if you're curious. Scooter is actually a mostly family-friendly streamer himself. He himself is pretty family-friendly. Sometimes he'll do Mature Mondays where he plays games that are slightly more mature, so. Leslie says, I stream only on Geek Devotions. This is my chat account. Okay, right on. Well, you've been sneakily followed by me, and you know, we'll just
Stranger knew
check
they
out
had to move on.
Geek Devotions. So you have this little horn that allows you to
Was
move
forever
things.
closed.
Oh dear, we've made a choice. Uh-oh. I guess we could move this way.
They knew they had no choice, and yet they hesitated.
Interesting, huh? I guess I could do this. Yeah, see, I would actually have lost the ability to do what I'm about to do. Wait a minute. Not really sure what to do here. I guess I can move this way. And then this that way. But do I have to seriously get all of these? Because that's going to be a problem. Interesting. Ray Will says, my internet is acting wonky, or the computer is. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, so good to oh, main story quest. I don't know that one, Cellcast. But it's so good to meet all of you. Lesty says, my phone's about to die. I won't be able to chat, but have a great night. Hey, no problems. Do good and be well. I'll catch you next time. I'm streaming tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. I'll be playing Animal Crossing New Horizons and the Bug Off, and you're welcome to join me if you have the game. Let's see. What if I... That's not gonna work. Shucks. I mean, I could bring this down. I feel like that might be a bad idea, but no, probably not actually. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Ray Will says, never mind, it's a 1080 stream without transcoding. That explains it. I'm sorry. That would do it. I should probably stream at a lower resolution. I have noticed that sometimes that's a problem, especially when the transcoding doesn't happen. And the fact that this is a lesser known title means, yeah, less likely to get that transcoding, especially on a Friday night. Let's be real. So... what we have here is a bit of a problem. I need to figure out how to get that box up, and I do not know how. For you see, there are things all in the way. Now, I might be able to get this box down here, and then this box up here. That would not work. And now, I have really confused everything. That's not gonna work. So what could I do here? Oh ho! Aha, he says, suddenly assured that he may potentially have a solution. If I go like so, that would not work. However, if I could go like this, and then I suppose I have to bring this here, which may have been a mistake, but we could try it anyway. If I go like so, and then like so, we've done that. That's one. And then if we go over here and do a similar thing, actually we want to just go like that. I think this will work. Actually, I'm not so sure anymore. That's going to be a problem. Huh. If we go like so. There we go. Just do this. That's easier. Of course. Aha. Now we have it. So we bring this block down here. And what is this? What? Oh no. Double stack on the top right. Yep, that's it. Firestorm Dragon was catching on. And Chrono says to Scooter, I'm sure the stream will be good because the content creator is fun and entertaining. Oh, yes. Cellcast Gaming streaming primarily the main story quest of Final Fantasy XIV. Gotcha. That makes more sense. I've seen that before, actually. I am a friend of Arcane Seamstresses. I don't know if you know her. And she plays a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. And we co-streamed together, in fact. And I've seen her talk about MSQ, but I have always been a little too embarrassed to ask. Now I've learned something.
They tried so hard to see it all. To leave now seemed unbearable.
And we've done it. And then I demand 640 by 480 like Windows 3.0 of old, Retro Rewind says. Well, Chronolox, I'll see how far I go before losing my insanity. Losing my sanity, maybe? Like how I played Oregon Trail. Rayu Wheel says Windows 3.1 or Windows 3.11. Windows Me, Chrono says, hey, first computer that I owned myself was a Windows ME machine. It was secondhand. It was not new when I got it. Arcane is awesome indeed, Scooter. Sadly, mate, we need to
Stranger
crash.
Stared past Ember. I'm almost ready. Let me sit a little longer. I will catch up. I promise.
Sounds good. Sadly, mate, we need to crash. It's after midnight for us, and we have an early day tomorrow. Much love. Geek Devotions, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming. Cellcast Gaming's 3 hours away from being up for 24 hours, so I'm heading to bed. You should probably go as well. Everybody that came in with Retro Rewind Pod, thank you so much. Seriously, truly, thank you. Thank you for the follows. Matsky, Geek Devotions, and Lesty, and thank you so much again for that raid, Retro Rewind. Really and truly, thank you. That was awesome. I appreciate you, Rewinders. Rewind says, I'm going to definitely have to get to know you and your community more and all of that you do. So thank you so much. I appreciate you trusting your community with me. So we've done a couple of things, everybody. In fact, I think we need to go to the orchard. Ooh. And then we are close to... Oh, what's this here? Oh, I think this is where I'm going to be going, yeah. That's opening up the next section. But we're going to go to the orchard. I feel like I'm definitely getting the hang of this game more than before. So I assumed you had a podcast, and I do listen to podcasts, and I'd love to catch your podcast. I listen to them. I'm listening. It kind of depended. When I had a commute that was longer, I would listen to them more. Now I'm learning to listen to them while I mow the lawn. I actually also attempted to create a podcast at one point, but was not in a position to keep it sustainable. And so there's an unreleased episode Scooter was a part of. Someday it'll get released in some fashion or another. But that's kind of my podcast experience. But please send a link if you'd like to put it down here in chat for all of us to find. That would be more than appropriate. Hey, Brickfacebook wants me to become famous by buying followers. Sounds like probably the most appropriate way to gain some celebrity and notoriety on Twitch. I think I'm going to do it. And RetroRewindPodcast.com is the place. You can go right there. Excuse me. Very cool. Latest episode is Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. The RRP crew journeys to a nebula filled with the Wrath of Khan. Find out if we and our guests, Geek at Arms, think this second Star Trek movie is still worth seeing today. How exciting. Very cool. You've got someone to deal with, Mr. Mod, Rayu Wills says to Scooter. Just 4 easy payments of $99.99 for all those follows. Yep. How cool. It's amazing. I need to find where... Bam goes the hammer. That's right. I need to find the orchard. I believe it was over here. If I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. There goes my Mario hammer. Scooter says, oh no. You'll have to grab another one. Is it up here? I'm lost now. Well, what gives? Where is the place I need to go? Was it not? Maybe it was back here. Oh, it was back here. I just realized. Okay. So we'll go back down here. Through this section. Did you wear your Mario hat when you used the hammer? That's a great question. Okay, so I think it was this way. Ooh, and there's this too. I didn't catch the first time. Let's see what this reveals. Oh, that's cool. So Retro, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Retro Rewind Pod, Retro Rewind Podcast, Retro Rewind
And
Esquire, I don't know.
The Wanderer's Diary. We stop by the warmth of another campfire. The guardian spirit provokes us, asks what we hope to resolve. I do not understand the question. My companion is silent.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love this game. It's so cool. You can call me Retro, but my name is Francisco. All right, Francisco. But Retro works too. I'm liking the voice narration, Chrono says. I agree. It is a beautiful voice. Very soothing. So I'm going to figure out a couple of things, actually. I mean, it'd be nice if I could find out how to get that. Do not know how. Unless, aha! Can I do like this maybe? Oh wait, like this? Like this. Aha! Didn't even think to do that last time.
Uncovered a journal entry. Snotty piggy, simple piggy, so easily teased with fruit. They are no help until they are fed. A few grow fat, wobbling on their trotters.
Chrono says, weird that I've never seen The Prince of Egypt. Guess I already spoiled myself by reading about it first. That's funny. It's worth it, though. Prince of Egypt is actually really quite good. Excellent soundtrack. Indeed, Scooter. I agree. That's cool. So you found it for a few bucks at a Goodwill? Nice. Yeah, it's a solid musical adaptation. Oh boy, that podcast was so long ago. I think it was about retro games. Do you remember, Artemana? I think it was actually about a Nintendo Direct, so it's so woefully out of date now. And some announcements about Microsoft, but we had some fun things that we did in it. Yeah. Yeah. It was a while ago. Where was... I mean, it's hard to get lost in here, and yet I've somehow managed to do just that. Where is the orchard? Is it this way? Alas, no, 'twas not. Man. The orchard doors are somewhere here. I feel like I'm very close, and once I find it, then I can wrap this section up, and we can call it a stream. So we're getting really close to the end here, but yeah. It'll age like a fine wine if it was a direct. Yeah, right. Oh, wait, maybe it was done this way. No, it was not. Okay. Have I been to Rice Hill Ice Cream Stand Shop? I have not. Oh, yeah, no, of course I have. Just kidding. When you said that, I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, actually I have. Don't tell me that you live nearby, or at least you passed through it. You're going to say. It was weird when I read it. I was like, what's he talking about? And then I'm like, oh, wait, duh. No, but I passed through it when I have driven to California. Nice. It's a good spot. Some good stuff. It's kind of the place to go. Hey, there we go. We found it finally. And now we can use the key.
The orchard gate was locked and needed a key. Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it.
That's really satisfying. I love it. Rice Hill ice cream? Do they throw scoops of ice cream at you? Boy, that would be nice, right?
The cook was right. The pigs had destroyed everything.
No good. No bueno. I was hopeful that it would be otherwise. So perhaps this would be a good spot to wrap things up. I'm not sure. I feel like I might have room for one more puzzle. What do you think, everybody? Should we do one more puzzle?
The pig had destroyed the orchard, but now looked so innocent.
Oops, that didn't work so well. So we can go over here. Wake up the piggy. There we go. Wrap it up and put a bow on it, Kronos says. This is it? All right, let's do it.
The pig devoured the fruit with careless abandon.
Scooter says, I'll give you a sneak peek. The two horrible Wii games I'm going to play are actually from the same developer, Anubis 2 and Ninja Bread Man. I hope I'm ready since I've never played before. Oh my gosh. I mean, they can't be that bad, right? Okay. We're gonna wrap this up, being that it was the time that I said. Again, tomorrow morning we're going to be playing some Animal Crossing New Horizons. You can join me on my island, Isle Mana, where we're going to be playing the competing in the Bug Off, which should be a lot of fun. That'll be at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. Should be pretty good. So if you want to join me, hop by twitch.tv/artofmana. Hope you enjoyed the stream. For anyone who's new around here, if you enjoyed this, please do let me know. If you want to follow along. If you don't follow, that would be super. Then you can see when I go live next. I'll be on your follow list and all that stuff, and it makes me feel good about myself because I see numbers go up. Anyway, yeah, we'll be doing that next week. I may even put a sneaky stream in here, more of this tomorrow night because this is too fun. We'll definitely be playing more of this. And then next week we'll be playing on Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time some Spelunky. And then Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time we'll be playing Spelunky 2. I'll be downloading that and getting that for the first time on Steam. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then I've got a bunch of things kind of in the pipeline. In fact, so Animal Crossing is sort of a consistent thing. I do happen to have this TurboGrafx 16 Mini. You should be seeing a video on this soon. Scooter's working on it. It's actually right here next to me. It's pretty cool. It's a cool system. I've been enjoying playing it. So that'll be at some point down the line. I also have a bunch of games, including... well, here, I'll just show a couple of them real quick. Streets of Rage 4, a beat-em-up brawler kind of retro that Scooter and I are talking about collaborating on in a stream. I did get this in. I still have it in the shrink wrap. I got to do something with that. Probably do a video or something like that. I do have another interviewee for Isle Man Alive on my Animal Crossing Island when I do an interview. Next up is going to be Memory Martin. I believe I also have Yoda Stein on there talking. So Memory Martin will be talking about Asperger's and gaming, and we'll be talking about a lot of the areas that you can donate your time, talent, your money in the world of gaming to support great causes with Yoda Stein. He's part of a couple of organizations, so we'll be talking about his experiences there and what you can do as well. So those are things coming up. I'm pretty excited. We've got a lot of stuff. So, yeah, collabs coming soon. We'll have to get the video out first. All kinds of things. But thank you so much. And yes, Retro Rewind, if you've got a raid suggestion, go for it. I'm down for doing that tonight. I'll follow your raid suggestion. I'll follow where you follow. You raided me, I'm happy to go. Let's go where you want to go. Let's do it. Maybe after you interview them, you collaborate a game with them. It's not a bad idea. I could totally do something like that, maybe. Add that in. I kind of like that idea, actually. But yes, so what is the suggestion? Hey says gaming is a nice married couple. Nice. All right. Well, that's who we're going to raid then. There we go. I have no idea who this is, but I'm looking forward to finding out more. It should be pretty cool. So we'll do a shout out for them as well, since that is someone recommended here. Everybody, seriously, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to stream for you. Thank you so much for the raids, the hosts, the subscriptions, the follows, and just for being here, truly. That's the best part. It was great to spend some time on this Friday evening with you. I look forward to spending more time very soon, just tomorrow morning, just on the other side of sleep. So do good, be well, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.